If you're scared of waking up a year from now in the same place and the same job, this video will help you move. People think they need the perfect time or the perfect idea to start a business, but waiting is exactly what keeps them struggling. What actually works is choosing one real problem to solve and turning it into a service people pay real money for. This is the exact 6-step framework that shows you how to build that business from the ground up. Step 1. You need to be clear on what exactly your business is and who it's for. If you're starting right now with no business and no plan, you need a model that actually makes that possible. Not hope, not guessing, a real structure that pays you every time you make a sale. Think of it like this. You can have motivation, energy, and discipline. That's your compass. It points you forward. But without the right map, you can walk for miles and never reach the place you're trying to go. Your business model is the map. And most beginners never pick the right one, which is why they stay stuck. You're not going to make that mistake. The first thing you need to do is price your service for the outcome you deliver, not the hours you work. This is where beginners usually mess up because they think the fair thing to do is charge for their time. But when you charge for time, you trap yourself. You're the one who has to do everything. You're the one who has to show up every minute. You're the one who becomes the bottleneck. But when you charge for the outcome, you're selling the final result. That means later, when you have more clients, you can bring on someone else to follow your system. They deliver the work, you keep the value high. That's how growing a business becomes possible. Let's use an example. Say you set up booking systems for salons. The salon is tired of missing calls and losing appointments. If you say, I charge $20 an hour, you'll never grow. But if you say, I'll build your full booking system so you stop missing clients, now you're charging for a result. That's what lets you step out of being the person who has to do every single piece of the work. This one change unlocks your growth because you're being paid for the transformation, not your minutes. The second part of your model is productizing your service. Beginners jump into business and offer everything under the sun. They say yes to each request. They change their service week after week. That turns their business into a menu with 20 different options and no clear direction. You can't grow if each project is created from scratch. A productized service fixes that by offering clients one promise, one system, and one clear delivery method. Think of it like a restaurant that knows exactly what it cooks. You walk in and the menu is focused, it's clean, and because they make the same dishes every day, they get very good at them. That's what you want in your business. Pick one problem people want solved and turn it into one repeatable service. For example, you might say, I help salons stop losing clients by building a complete booking system in 7 days. Every client buys that same result. You follow the same steps with each person. And because you're doing the same service each time, you get faster and better. Clients trust you more because everything is clear and repeatable. Inside that productized service, you choose the delivery style. Done for you means the client pays you and you do everything. You set up the booking system, you handle the details, you give them the final result. Done with you means you guide them through the process while they actually do the work. Both paths work, but you have to pick one and stick to it. Done for you lets you charge more. Done with you makes delivery lighter. Beginners can do either. The key is keeping it simple so clients know exactly what they're buying. Next, you need to choose a niche. Beginners usually avoid this because they fear missing out on clients. But choosing a niche is what makes your message clear. When you try to talk to everyone, you attract no one. But when you say, I help salons get more appointments with a clean booking system, salon owners listen. They feel like you understand their world. That connection is what turns strangers into clients. And when you focus on one group, your delivery becomes smoother. You're solving the same problem for similar people each time, which creates speed and confidence. Once you choose a niche, scaling becomes easier because you're not customizing your service for each person. You're following one process. That means you can train a team member, you can increase volume, you can take on more clients without losing your mind. A niche isn't meant to shrink your business, it's meant to sharpen it. Now, let's talk about the type of clients you want. You want mid-market or wealthy clients who value time and results more than small savings. These clients want things done correctly, they want clarity, they want a smooth experience. If a salon owner is losing bookings because the phone rings nonstop, solving that problem is worth real money to them. If a tutor is spending hours messaging back and forth with parents, a booking system saves them time every single day. These are the clients who see the value fast and say yes without arguing. off-the-wall clients who argue about every dollar will slow you down. They take longer to make decisions. They change their mind often. They want a discount. You're trying to build a business that grows. You don't need clients who make that harder. So choose clients who care about the outcome. That's how you sell your service for $10,000 to $12,000 in the first transaction. Now we structure the value. This part is where most beginners finally understand how high-tech services work. You take your core service, like building the booking system, and combine it with light coaching or support. You give the client the result and also guide them through the first days of using it. That support is what makes the service worth more because you're helping them reach the transformation without confusion. When you package the service and the support together, the value becomes clear. And with a price of $10,000 to $12,000, you only need 12 to 15 clients to hit $150,000. That's a realistic number even for beginners. Step 2. Now let's build your one-page offer. This is the part that makes selling simple because your client sees everything in one place. The offer must sell the transformation, not the tool. The salon owner doesn't care about the booking software. They care about not losing clients. So start the page with their pain. Talk about the thing they're struggling with. Maybe they're worried they're losing money each week because people can't book easily. Maybe they're tired of mixing up appointments or missing calls. When you speak to the pain clearly, people listen. Then you flip the pain into the promise. The promise is the opposite of the problem. You might say, I'll build a clean booking system that makes it easy for clients to book anytime without calling you. This gives the person a clear picture of what life looks like after working with you. The next part of the page is your 3-step plan. You keep it short and simple. Step 1 is gathering the information you need. Step 2 is building the system. Step 3 is launching the system with your support. These steps show that you know what you're doing. They make the client feel safe. They don't feel lost or overwhelmed. They see a simple path. I'll use the price anchor strategy. This is where you present a very premium option first, like a $100,000 completely custom experience. This anchor sets the value high. Right after that, you show the main offer that includes everything the client actually wants, priced at $10,000 to $12,000. Compared to the premium option, this feels reasonable. People make decisions through comparison, and this helps them decide quickly. The offer ends with a clear action. You give them a checkout link to pay a $5,000 non-refundable deposit. This deposit locks in their commitment. Even if they need time to arrange the rest of the payment, this step keeps the momentum strong. When people put money down, they follow through. Step 3. Now, let's talk about talking to strangers and selling by chat. This is how most high-ticket beginners get clients because it's simple and natural. Many people prefer chat over calls because it saves time and removes pressure. This could be on Facebook or Instagram. The first thing you do is open conversations with people who follow you. When someone interacts with your content, send them a quick message that ends with a question. You can say, "Thanks for connecting. Are you here for the content or are you trying to grow your business?" This opens the door and feels natural. When they reply, you qualify them. You do this by saying, "I'm not sure if I can help yet." Then ask if you can get on a quick call with them to ask a few simple questions. On that call, ask about their revenue, ask about their team, ask what outcome they want. If you're selling booking systems, ask how they currently handle appointments. This helps you understand their situation fast. Next, ask about their 1-year goals. Ask where they want their revenue to be. Ask how they want their work life to feel. Then use the celebration question. Ask them, if we were celebrating a year from now after working together, what would we be celebrating? This helps them open up about what they really want. Now stretch the gap. Show them the distance between their current pain and the transformation you can deliver. If they're losing bookings now, show them how many they could gain. If they're stressed now, show them how your service simplifies things. The sale happens when the gap becomes clear. Before you close, test their commitment. Ask, on a scale of 1 to 10, is this a now thing or a later thing? Their answer tells you how ready they are. If they say later, talk through what waiting will cost them. Show them that the problem stays the same until they fix it. Step 4. When someone's interested and the conversation's flowing, it's time to make the offer and follow up. This part is where a lot of beginners freeze because they think they need to wait for the perfect moment, or they're scared of being annoying. The truth is that most people lose the sale because they never follow up at all. You made the offer, They're interested. Now you help them take the next step before life distracts them. This is where fortunes are made. The first thing you do is send the one-page offer. Drop it right into the chat. That page has everything they need. It shows the pain they're dealing with. It shows the promise they want. It shows the package. It shows the price. And it shows the checkout link where they can pay the deposit. Make this simple. You want them to see the whole picture without having to click around or figure anything out. A confused mind slows down. A clear mind moves forward. Right after you send the page, use the two-part close. Follow up with a short message that uses assumptive language. It's simple and calm. Say, "Let me know if you have any questions," or if you're in, just reply "in." This assumes they're already thinking about getting started. It gives them permission to lean into the decision they already want to make. Now comes the part where beginners disappear because they feel awkward following up. You're not going to do that. You're going to follow the follow-up ladder. People are busy, they forget, they see the message, but they're in the middle of something. The follow-up ladder saves the sale. Follow up after 30 minutes. If they don't answer, follow up again after 60 minutes. If they still haven't responded, send a friendly bump the next morning. If you still haven't heard from them, message them after 24 hours and ask, did something happen? After 3 days, check in with, did I do something wrong? After 7 days, ask, did I just get ghosted? These messages aren't pressure, they're reminders. People appreciate reminders because they keep them moving toward what they already want. Step 5. Now let's talk about objections, because this is where selling truly begins. Beginners think objections mean no. They don't. Objections mean the client wants to say yes, but something's blocking them. You want to bring some of these up early so nothing surprises you. Ask simple questions like, have you put a budget aside for this outcome? Or, will anyone else need to approve this? These questions help you understand what might show up later. If an objection still comes up at the end, use the 6-step method. The first step is to acknowledge it. Don't argue. If they say the price is higher than they expected, say, makes sense, I'd ask the same, or, I hear you, that's fair. This lowers the pressure and makes them feel understood. The second step is to isolate it. Ask, besides this, is there anything else in the way? You don't want them to bring up 3 new problems after you solve the first one. You want everything out in the open. The third step is to clarify what they mean. When someone says the money is a problem, that can mean a lot of different things. Ask, when you say money, what do you actually mean? Are they talking about cash flow? Are they comparing you to something they bought in the past? Are they nervous about timing? You want to understand the real issue. The fourth step is to reframe the objection back to their goal. Bring their focus to the outcome they said they wanted. You might say, the goal you shared is this outcome by this date, so wouldn't this pay for itself? In the booking system example, if a salon is missing 3 clients a week because people can't book easily, the clean system pays for itself surprisingly fast. When you connect their decision to their goal, they see the value clearly. The fifth step is to offer a simple path using their own words. Give them 2 options. One option is you can choose not to invest and keep getting the same result. The other option is you can invest and make it back in 30 to 60 days. This frames the real choice. People need clarity when they're making decisions, and this gives them exactly that. The final step is to close with a question. Use the assumptive close again. Ask, want me to drop the link? Or should we lock in your spot? Then, let silence work for you. Silence gives them room to think. Selling isn't pushing. It's helping someone make the decision they already wanted to make. Step 6. Now let's talk about delivery, because this is what keeps your business running smoothly once someone pays. Your delivery needs to be simple and repeatable. You don't want to reinvent the wheel with every client. A strong system saves you time, energy, money, and stress. You want a business that grows without burning you out. As soon as the client pays their deposit, set up a kickoff call. This is a short call where you reconnect them to their goal and give them a simple overview of the next steps. You ask them to restate the result they want, then you explain what the next week will look like. That clarity removes doubts and makes everything feel smooth. After that call, gather everything you need in one go. Don't collect things slowly. For the booking system example, you would gather their hours, service list, prices, team members, and anything else needed to build the system. Get it all at once so you can start immediately. Now build fast. Your goal is to give the client a win in the first 5 days. Promise 7 days so you can over-deliver. The faster they feel progress, the more confident they'll be in you. In the booking system example, your first deliverable could be the working calendar or the automated messages. It doesn't have to be the entire project. It just needs to show that things are moving. Review your clients daily. Even if it's only a few minutes, check where each client stands. Ask yourself, what's the next step that moves this client forward? This keeps your pipeline clean and stops projects from slowing down. Pay attention to time to first value. That's the length of time it takes for the client to feel their first real win. The shorter this is, the happier your clients will be. Happy clients bring referrals. Once they've gotten real value and reached their early goal, ask for a referral. But keep it simple. Don't ask, do you know someone who would be interested in my services? That question makes people overthink. Instead, say, who are one or two people you think would be a great fit for this program as well? This invitation helps your client think of names instantly. It's natural, it's relaxed, and it brings in more clients without extra work. That's the full 6-step framework. If you follow it, you'll build a business that grows because clients get results and you stay in control of your time. If you want to get there faster, check out the link in the description to join the Online Business Club. Here, you can get the help you need from successful entrepreneurs who started where you were and now make over 6 and 7 figures a year. What business idea has been on your mind? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe while you're there.